Hello, my name is Sarah Spar Stubbs, and I'm one of the chaplains at Matthews Glen, and I'm grateful we can spend this time together today. This is a favorite time of the year for me because of the sport that I like. I really enjoy college basketball. Watch a lot of men's and women's college basketball. Last night, I even had my screen on YouTube TV. I can have four games playing at one time. And so I was watching parts of four games all at one time. And it's always fun when a game ends on a buzzer beater, especially if it's not a team that am really invested in. I'm just trying to watch a good game, a game that goes down to the final second. A buzzer beater is that shot that you take as time is going to run out. And it's much more fun to be on the team that gets that shot to fall. I have also seen buzzer beater shots take off and be shot, and they just barely miss. They might hit the rim, but they bounce away, and as time expires, the other team has won. Sometimes when I see that a player is laid out on the floor, sometimes it just goes down to the wire. Again, it's a little more fun for me when it's not a team I'm really invested in, just trying to see a fun ending to a game. Basketball players are taught sometimes you're going to have to make the big play, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't work, but you keep trying, you keep practicing, you keep hoping that the next time it will work in your favor because there's so much that goes into it. Life is like that sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we have to get out there and keep trying. In the Old Testament, there is a story of how Joshua was going to succeed Moses as the leader of the Hebrew children in the wilderness. Moses had led them all of that time and out of Egypt, but God told him he would not be the one that would take them into their promised land. It was going to be Joshua. And so Moses gives a charge to Joshua as he is becoming the successor to Moses. And one of the things that Moses told Joshua is found in Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. It goes like this: Be strong and bold. Have no fear or dread of them, because it is the Lord your God who goes with you. He will not fail you or forsake you. So Moses knew that Joshua had a big task ahead of him, leading his people into a land that was already settled. And so he gave him strong words to be strong and bold, to not be consumed with fear, because God would be with him. Well, like I said before, in our lives, sometimes we have to make bold moves. We don't always know how it's going to turn out. We just have to step out in faith. And what happens, happens. And we know that God will be with us. So maybe we are not leading people into the promised land like Joshua, but I feel like those words from Moses to Joshua are important for us. Today, there's something that we are facing, a way that we need to be strong and bold, to live in a place of openness rather than in fear or dread. It is hard sometimes not to let fear lead us. But I don't believe that we are our best selves when fear is driving that bus, if you'll say, when fear is leading the way. So sometimes the buzzer beater goes in and we're the hero. Sometimes it falls short and we pick up the pieces and we move on and we try to figure it out. That is what it is to be a human being. We're not perfect. We're not machines. But I love that he reminded Joshua, because it is the Lord your God who goes with you. And so, for whatever it is today that needs your strength and boldness, remember, God goes with you too. We are not out here doing this alone. God is with us. My friends, thanks for taking this time with me today. I will see you again soon. You take care.